What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to I guess welcome to Sunday Night Madden. Last time on Thursday, we had the first game between the Ravens and the Steelers, where the Steelers came out on top, picked up the first W of the season. After taking a W in the first game of the season, we're here Sunday night. I've got the results of all the other Sunday daytime games for you here as well. So as they're getting ready here, I'll go ahead and just go through them now. The Chiefs won at the Chargers. The Cowboys won at the Eagles. 49ers won at the Seahawks. The Bengals won hosting the Browns. The Patriots won hosting the Dolphins. The Colts won hosting the Texans. The Jaguars won at the Titans. The Broncos won hosting the Raiders. The Commanders won at the Giants. The Vikings won hosting the Lions. Falcons won hosting the Buccaneers. Panthers won at the Saints, and Rams won hosting the Cardinals. If you couldn't tell, it's all divisional matchups to start off the season. Just all in-division matchups to get that divisional record going, to where no matter what, pretty much, there's at least a top two and bottom two in divisions. There's no four-way ties going on unless there was some extreme luck of getting 4 draws, which there have not been in any of the simulations. So
off we go on Sunday Night Football.
And he made it up to the 25.
Just beyond the 25-yard line.
Also, my games are doing better, but not stuttering and freezing on me, so I think we'll be good now, hopefully.
Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
And certainly deserving of that MVP award just a year ago, 28 touchdown passes.
This is also where I'm going to let you guys know. So I mentioned last time I got myself put in on the Bears, my team. I got my buddy Alex on the Titans, my second favorite team. I've also got 2 more people that I've inserted into this season. First down there for the Bills, Broncos. But I've got my brother Peyton on the Bengals. That is his favorite team. So I've inserted him there. And if you guys remember Austin, my brother-in-law, he has been inserted into a team you can probably guess. I'll say is they haven't played yet. You guys can probably guess what the first Monday Night Football is going to be. Our first Monday Night Madden. We've already got our first touchdown, by the way, with that insane throw to Moore by Allen. Look at that insane pass. All the way to the end zone. That is crazy. What a crazy start. I've got the Bills to win here. I don't have a particular allegiance to either team. One of my cousins lives in Buffalo, so she's a huge Bills fan. I don't know anybody who's a Jets fan personally, so I've got the Bills to clean house here. I think that start was a good signal of how the game's going to go. Not even a full minute into play. Ugh, aye. Also, yeah, earlier in this Sunday, we've had some pretty big upsets. And here we had, where was it? The Cowboys beat the Eagles. That was pretty huge. But most of them went about how I expected them to.
So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stops on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears' first-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do.
All right. Gained a few.
Get this one complete.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy.
I'm kind of nervous to watch the Bears game tomorrow, because that'll be nerve-wracking. Fields gets sacked for a loss of 5.
5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa, in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
Now, also say my brother, best friend, and brother-in-law and myself are all in different positions on our teams, which we'll get to the first time we see them. That's the reason I haven't declared everything yet. But Jets gained some, but it's still 4th and 4. They're getting buried right here. Might as well just punt it. And I guess I'd rather say might as well go for the conversion, because they're going to get their asses stomped. They need to take every chance they can get, but realistically, yeah, they should go for a punt.
Looks like they're going to get off the field.
Good stop.
Getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bills offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the
So it's also not really a good omen that the Titans lost to the Jaguars in the opening week, because that's like one of the few teams that actually really stand a chance at beating for the most part. So them losing there is not great. With at the time of recording currently, the Titans are the worst team in the NFL. They're the bottom ranked team in the whole NFL, and another insane pass on the Bills. Holy cow. Another insane pass. But the Jaguars is one of the few teams they actually had a chance at beating here, and they couldn't even do that. Who are they facing next?
Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big
they're going up against the Texans next week.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Oh, Allen avoids the sack, scrambling, he's running at the 20, makes it to the 9? Nope, the 10. I thought he made it to the 9. I'm horrible at gauging this, if you can't tell. But 1st and goal for the Bills.
It's 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Interception!
To the end zone.
Oh my goodness! The Jets just made a good play. Or they just had a good thing happen to them. I know we're still in the 1st quarter, but they've just been getting steamrolled by the Bills so far. But that's huge for them. They were like being down 14-0 at the end of the 1st quarter. It would be horrible for them. So
the Jets offense ready for their 2nd possession.
That is huge for them.
Here with a 1st and 10.
Wait, what? Why does it say 1st and goal still? And that that Buffalo still has it. Yeah, the game's glitching here. Still since it's first and goal in Buffalo's ball. But
First carry of the game now, and here's Brees Hall.
there we go. Now that's better. 2nd and 7.
And he'll get 2 on this before being taken down.
Preemptively, I'm putting down the records of who faces who, so I can reference these later.
23. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, and he's scrambling. He's going. He's gone. Down to the 41. I would have said 42. I'm always 1 yard short. Even if I try to make myself 1 yard short, I'm still 1 yard. Or it's always 1 yard shorter than I call it to be. When I intentionally shoot 1 yard shorter, it's still 1 yard shorter. So maybe I need to shoot for 2 yards short, because I'm not wearing my glasses. That's my excuse.
Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll take this.
Got a gain of 2.
It is Joey Bosa.
Are you all right?
There
Okay.
on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. In motion comes Lazard. He'll go again with ball. And he'll get forward for a punt.
3rd and 6, so you only picked up 2.
They're on the tackle. This is 3rd and 6. From the
First
shotgun,
down!
it's Fields.
I really thought that the Jets were screwed.
And the defense is well
Here they come at the end of the first quarter.
and a first down.
Woo-wee.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bills with the early advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway.
Jets are moving. Gain of 2. It seems to be their usual amount now.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Now, Fields.
Gain of 3 that time.
They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And first down again for the Jets.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Oof. Big stockpile there, it seems.
Maybe 2 yards.
Gain of 2.
It's 2nd down.
Slowly but surely, they're working their way up the field.
Another run here.
Now they're back. They lost 2, so they're back to 3rd and 10.
Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
down. They'll set up to throw.
And oh, incomplete.
Incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free.
Gonna attempt a field goal.
And now it is fourth down.
Little miscommunication there now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Folks kick
Okay.
is good.
7-3.
And the
They're on the
Jets
board.
are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Nick Folk back out after the made field goal. He'll boot this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson.
All right.
He'll
We
work
got
his
the
way
27.
across the 25
Yeah,
yard
27. I
line.
actually got it right that time. Let's go.
Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field.
Oh no.
Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Allen for the throw on 1st and 10.
Oh, and he connects, and he's gone. 50, 40,
The right side.
up to the 31.
That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. Big play there for the Bills. 42 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things
Oh,
up
he
here
was
in a
not
hurry, 'cause
the
if they don't,
receiver there. Wasn't even
they'll be in
looking.
for a long day.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication.
Not very
that
often
time.
Buffalo
They
gets to
clearly
2nd down
weren't
in this
on the
game.
same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And into the end zone for another touchdown for the Bills.
Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Prater on to attempt the extra point.
Boom.
He's got it. And the Bills extend their advantage to 14-3.
The Jets have gotta figure something out here, because they're getting steamrolled right now. The second half goes away, this first half is gone. They got no chance.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu.
Dang, he just got
Get across
forced
the
back.
20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. tone.
And he did not get far. He gained 1.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants
Going
to
for the scramble. Oh, didn't quite make it to the first, but 3rd and 1. As we head into the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 3rd and a yard. In motion comes Lazard. They'll try to run for it.
And they got the first down.
And he's going to be close to that first down.
And you spend a little less time celebrating, a little time regrouping. You're down to less than 2 minutes, and you're down 11 points.
A first down.
Excuse me. At least in terms of the first half, you have less than 2 minutes left.
First and 10. They'll
And the
scrimmage
clock is
at
hot.
the 33.
So,
To throw.
another scramble by Fields. And he gets the first down.
He'll run it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
And it's caught for another first down.
Oh, open downfield is Rucker.
Another injury on the
Looks
Jets.
like we have an injured Jet on
Lambeau.
the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. First and 10 now from the 36.
Okay. Another scramble by Fields. As we head under 1 minute for another first down. Can the Jets turn this into a close game?
And a first down.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this
Uh-oh.
early.
That's not good.
In his tracks.
Loss of 3. That's something you don't want to see.
Second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Fields.
Oh, man. And a loss of 8.
In trouble,
They
and
always
he's gonna be taken down.
choke whenever they get up to, I was going to say fumble, but that's like a literal term. But they always choke whenever they get up anywhere close to the red zone.
In a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
A completion, but
Into space,
still
25.
9 yards to go. So they're going to have to go for another field goal if they don't. Okay, got a timeout.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A gain of 12 yards brings up 4th down.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt.
And it's good.
That kick is good. And the Jets cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
What a methodical drive to close
It's
this
14-6.
half.
Did you say it's 10? Let me
They get the
flip that.
ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
So 1 second left on the clock.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's see what the Bills can do. We're going for a running play.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a
Well,
quick
14-6.
report. We'll let both sides catch their breath
I'm
and get
very
their
confident that
orange
the Bills
wedges
have this
as we're gonna
in the
get ready
bag.
for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to
But-
the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
So the winner of this match will be tied with the Patriots to be the head of the AFC East. While we're sitting here on the halftime show, AFC North is currently being ruled by the Bengals and the Steelers. AFC South by the Colts and the Jaguars. AFC West by the Broncos and the Chiefs. NFC East by the Commanders and Cowboys.
There's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit
And then
is 8. As
well,
this
NFC
drive
North we'll
begins
find out
with
tomorrow.
1st and 10.
And then NFC South by the Falcons and the Panthers. NFC West by 49ers and the Rams. So if you're a fan of one of those teams, you're off to a good start.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall.
That seems about right for
And
the Jets.
struggles in the running game
Loss of
continue.
3 already.
They take him down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Now a second down throw for Fields.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a
Alright,
great
so the
job by the
Jets did pick up
quarterback.
some yardage there.
Defense gives you,
Still not
get
quite
down
enough for the
field,
first
pick
down,
up
but they
the
got a
yard.
shot here.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
See if they can get this across the line. They're not gonna run it. That's a mistake if you ask me. Yeah, I would have run it.
Throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
Contrington to return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 30-yard line.
The Bills offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. the ground. It's Cook to
And
start
he
this
is
drive.
already just
And he's
dominating
gonna
the
take it
field.
down
He
on the other side
clocked out
of
at the
50-yard
47
line.
for another first down for the Bills.
Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive
The Jets
started.
really are
Big
just going to
play
have to
here
pull off a
in the
miracle
run
comeback.
game, and you
They're
have
going to get
imagine this is
steamrolled
something
here.
we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes.
And another first down. They're just marching right down the field.
Sometimes players need to make plays and
Just bulldozing their way through the Jets.
They've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen.
And another first down. It was first and goal.
And the Bills are gonna be
If I'm not mistaken, this drive has been nothing but first downs.
They'll mark him down at the 6-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
To the air once more.
And right into the end zone. That was the easiest drive of their life.
That one, take it in.
That is
Into the
just-
end zone.
This is just a cakewalk for them
Touchdown,
currently.
Buffalo.
Jets have really gotta figure something out here.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Boom.
Raiders
And it's good.
is good. And the Bills extended to a 21-6 advantage.
Can you just go ahead and give us the win? Because we really don't feel like playing the rest. That's what he said.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away.
All right.
On the return, here comes
On his
Woodward.
way up. Made it to around the 30.
Drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Jets offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Another QB scramble, the only way they actually gained yardage. And got a first down. Oh, no, he didn't. 2nd and 1. Sorry, I thought he made it.
They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
In motion comes Lazard. They will run it over center.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Fields is the best runner that the Jets have. Better than any of their halfbacks.
Behind the line again.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And another scramble for a first down. Oh, and makes it almost all the way to the 40. Up to the 41, but almost. Almost.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long. Not only on the quarterback designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
They give to Hall.
See what I'm saying?
And the woes in the running game continue.
See what I'm saying?
They're gonna subtract yards.
Fields is the only runner they got.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Quick pass. Up into the first down. And into the red zone even. First and 10 on the 16. Their heads are gone. Okay, they're back.
That one good for 26 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of.
Another QB scramble. This is the only way they're going to be able to score a touchdown is if Fields runs it in there.
He's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
See, that's the you don't hand off the ball. None of your other runners do anything.
They stop him for no gain at the 4.
You gotta run it yourself, Justin.
As a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in.
There's nobody you
third
can
and
trust but
fast, and it
yourself,
really
Justin.
throws
Just
off
run
what
it.
You feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone. It's got to be touchdowns.
Yeah, see? I told you! Touchdown, Jets! I told you, Justin's the only one that can score. They can't count on anybody else. Wait, what? He didn't make it? Ah, well, he's still got a solid gain. He's down to 1. He's down to 1 yard. I could have sworn he made it past the goal line there.
Now brings up third and goal.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get
Scramble
right
again,
here
Justin.
on third and
Good job. See? There. He scored.
And he will score. Game
Still right.
Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way
Go for 2 and have Justin scramble.
2-point conversion at some point.
I'm sure if they go for 2 and then just hand off the ball, I'm going to be really pissed.
Or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this
Nope,
game
he's going
looks
for
like.
1.
How many possessions do I need?
The kick here is good, so they are back.
I would have gone for 2
That gets it down
with
to
Justin
a
still being on
9-point
fire
game.
and everything. Like, personally, that's what I would have done. And get it to a much more manageable 1-score game, basically. Because you have to go for 2 at some point. And get it done over with earlier while the momentum's in your favor.
Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return is Brandon Codrington. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Bills offense and Keon Coleman set to get back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen.
All right, got a gain of 7.
And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up.
Not very
positive
often
yardage,
that
staying
Buffalo
ahead
gets
of
a
the
second
chains
down in this
by
game.
A well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Allen gonna throw.
Dang, and they actually lost yardage.
And that one's
A
not
loss of
fooling
3.
anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the
They
body
turning it
language of
around?
the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And here's where they make an amazing pass for the 1st down, right?
On 3rd
Yep.
down, it's Allen. Remember, he had
If they'd actually pressured him into 4th down at that point, I'd be like, are the Jets turning this shit
he's got
around?
a 1st down.
No, they're not.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Bills.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. And you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up
Loss
first
of
downs.
one.
If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. At this stage in the 4th
Jets
quarter,
defense is
great
doing a better
by
job
the
of holding
defense,
them off.
understanding exactly what the offense is
Compared to
trying
the first
do.
half, at
Trying
least.
to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen.
Incomplete. 3rd and 11.
Leon Coleman, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Looking downfield for Coleman. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown and put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity.
They actually
for them to try to
pressured the
close this game out.
Bills down. The Bills actually got to 4th down. I think it's the first time all game.
And he has been masterful so far leading this offense.
Just go ahead and leave the rest of your team off the field. Scramble it by yourself at this point.
Generally, one step ahead of the defense all game long.
You can tackle their defensive line and all their linebackers. Excuse me.
On 1st and 10, Fields.
Hey, got a gain of 7. I would have said 8.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3.
Oh, and he's going. He made it all the way up to the 40. Holy cow.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection, and the Jets have a 1st down.
Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, remain
A Jets comeback
aggressive,
would be
so you try to just
crazy.
keep the ball from being thrown over your head and
2-minute
make everything
warning
be
as the
tackled
battle
and
to
played
decide the
in
future
front
of the
you.
AFC
That's what
East
every defensive coordinator struggles with, so
rolls on.
they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll drop to throw.
Shook off a couple of guys there first.
And he's brought down.
For a gain of 6.
A gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Oh, another first down for the Jets.
Catch made.
At the
Right
25.
side by Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10.
And another first down.
This one caught by Lazar. Call it a gain
This
of
time being placed
13
at the 12.
for a Jets first down.
How often do we hear, Mike, when a team is trailing by 8, everyone says, well, it's still a one-possession ball game. Yeah, but that's only if you can convert the 2-point try, which is kind of 50-50. So they got to stay aggressive, knowing they still
And
need
another, oh,
two-point
not a
conversion
scramble.
if they want to tie this thing up.
2nd and 1. Didn't quite make it across the first down line there, but
Forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
and
2nd down.
Oh.
It's Fields.
I couldn't tell if he caught it in bounds or
Mason
not.
Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down.
There's less than a
They
minute
don't
left.
have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick.
And touchdown Jets! Holy cow. If they actually get the 2-point conversion here, that would be crazy.
Now within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense
I'm a big fan of comeback wins, so if the Jets actually pull this off, I'm going to start rooting for the Jets for this one specific game. Like, those comeback wins are great. Those make for great games.
Big play coming here for the Jets.
Can they do it? Can they get the 2-point conversion?
The Jets will line up for a
On the zone read. He'll
They can! Justin Fields
He is going to get into
makes it into the end zone. It's a tie game.
Two-point conversion works, and we've got ourselves a tie game.
Holy cow, the Jets actually did it. They came back. There's still 56 seconds on the clock, though. The Bills can make it down the field in that time. So... this is crazy. We had a wide open lane, too. As a Bears fan, I'm a fan of Mr. Fields.
These end of game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offensive Keon Coleman set to get back to work. This one tight throughout, all level at 21. They'll search for a go-ahead score.
Can they get down the field in time? Because they usually just march right down the field. But on the last drive, the Jets held them off pretty darn well.
And 10.
Certainly by their standards so far this game.
From the shotgun, it's
Gain of 5. Gain of 8, 7.
Bills gonna use the first of their
I can't
timeouts.
math.
We get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Here comes second down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had it.
Good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force
I didn't realize he dropped it.
James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to be third down. From the gun, here is Allen.
And he got the first down. Okay.
Taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on
Yeah.
third down. He appears very comfortable.
The clock is ticking down, guys. Come on.
And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Throwing again is Allen.
2nd and 1.
And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy.
14 seconds left, and they're on the 50.
Gain of 9 on first
The Jets have held them off pretty well so far. At this pace, they won't make it.
Routes, Mike, especially outside of the
But
numbers.
they don't need to make it all to the end zone. They just need to make it into field goal range. So,
You're gonna be watching that
what? Why is there a line back there?
the other way for 6.
And another first down.
So pass taken in by Knox.
Timeout, timeout, timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout.
35. Now timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be
If they
one
hadn't been sitting here just not using their field goals, or their timeouts, sorry, they could have had another play here to get closer to the field goal. You got to go for the field goal.
So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to win the game. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This one he's gotta have. That's long enough.
And he got it
On target
for the
for
win.
range.
The Bills still won. My prediction was correct. But it was way closer than I thought it was going to end up being. Holy cow.
Kicker delivers. They'll
What
win
a
overtime.
game. What an ending, rather, to a game,
Point victory.
specifically.
And
Like,
that'll do
holy
it
shit.
For my partner Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.
I just cannot believe that. That was crazy. Oh man. But we got one more game left for week 1 of my Madden season, whatever we're going to call this. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow for Monday Night Madden, where I, alongside my Bears, will try to take over NFC North in a matchup that is the most storied rivalry in the history of the NFL to kick off the season. Thank you. Have a good night, and goodbye.